The Disappearing Town. Amelia was an adventurous soul, always seeking the thrill of discovery in the farthest corners of the world. Her latest adventure led her to a remote region tucked away from the well-trodden paths of travelers. As she followed the winding trail through dense forests and over rugged terrain, she came across a place that would change her life forever, an eerie and seemingly abandoned town. The town, nestled in a valley surrounded by ancient, gnarled trees, appeared frozen in time. Its streets were lined with dilapidated buildings, their windows shattered and doors ajar. Weeds and vines reclaimed the once manicured gardens, and a heavy silence hung in the air. It was as if the town had been abandoned overnight, leaving behind a ghostly memory of its former inhabitants. Amelia couldn't resist the urge to explore further. She wandered through the empty streets, her footsteps echoing in the eerie quiet. As she peered into a dusty shop window, something peculiar caught her eye, a row of antique pocket watches, each displaying the same time, 11:55. Night was falling, and Amelia decided to make camp in the town square, taking refuge in a decrepit inn that still bore the name, the Midnight Rose. She lit a lantern, the soft glow casting dancing shadows on the worn wooden floors. As she settled in, a strange sensation washed over her, a feeling of being watched. It was then that she heard the whispers. Faint at first, they seemed to come from the very walls of the inn. As the minutes passed, the whispers grew louder and more distinct. Amelia strained to listen, realizing that they were voices, soft and plaintive, as if pleading for something. With a lantern in hand, she ventured outside, where the moon cast an eerie pallor over the town. And there, in the moonlight, the once abandoned town came alive. People emerged from the shadows, their faces weary and forlorn. They moved about the streets, going about their business as if they were living in a parallel world. Amelia approached one of the townsfolk, a frail-looking woman with haunted eyes. She introduced herself and asked about the strange occurrences in the town. The woman's voice quivered as she explained the town's peculiar curse. It turned out that the town had been plagued by a powerful enchantment that caused its inhabitants to vanish during daylight hours, leaving behind an empty shell of a town. The curse had been cast by a vengeful sorcerer centuries ago, and the townspeople were doomed to spend their lives in perpetual twilight, only reappearing at night. Amelia felt a deep sympathy for the cursed townsfolk and their tragic existence. She vowed to help them break the curse that had held them captive for generations. With the assistance of the townspeople, who had long sought a way to lift the enchantment, they embarked on a perilous quest to locate the hidden source of the curse. Their journey led them deep into the heart of the forest, where they discovered an ancient oak tree, its roots tangled around an ornate chest. Inside the chest lay a spellbook, the key to undoing the sorcerer's curse. Amelia and the townsfolk worked tirelessly to decipher the ancient incantations and rituals contained within the spellbook. With each passing night, they made progress, until the fateful evening when they were ready to confront the sorcerer's magic. Under the light of a full moon, Amelia and the townsfolk gathered in the town square, where the enchantment was at its strongest. With the incantation on her lips and the spellbook in her hands, Amelia channeled her determination and love for the town into breaking the curse. As the final words left her lips, a brilliant burst of light illuminated the town. The enchantment shattered, and for the first time in centuries, the townspeople were free from the curse's grip. They rejoiced, their faces bathed in the moonlight, as the town began to transform before their eyes. Buildings were restored, gardens bloomed, and laughter echoed through the streets as the town came back to life. The curse had been broken, and the town was no longer the disappearing enigma it once was. Amelia, having played a pivotal role in the town's salvation, was celebrated as a hero. But as dawn approached, the townspeople retreated to their homes, disappearing once more as the first rays of sunlight touched the horizon. Amelia knew that she had to leave the town before daybreak, but she had forever changed its destiny. She left with a heavy heart, knowing that the town and its people would forever hold a special place in her own story of adventure and discovery. The disappearing town became a legend passed down through generations, a testament to the power of love, determination, and the unbreakable bond between a curious traveler and a town lost in time.